it on the tram. I think the gods are angry at Chapek right now for what he did. I got a lot to say about Festival of Fantasy.
That adds up to 37 performers that were cut from the parade.
Alright guys, we are on our way to Magic Kingdom right now. It's a big day. Parades are coming back to Disney World. Festival of Fantasy is coming back. They have some new food we're gonna try. Let's just take a second to appreciate the monorail right there. We're gonna switch it up today. We're gonna take the ferry boat over. This is new. They finally finished the platform so you can enter from the top of the ferry boat and also the bottom. People with like strollers and wheelchairs can enter from the bottom, but I think everybody else will kind of go to the top. I'm glad they finally did this. I really love that new system that they have for the ferry boats. It's a lot more efficient than the madhouse that it used to be, with everybody just trying to push through that one little area. Okay, we're here. Now, Festival of Fantasy has been gone since everything shut down here in 2020. Festival of Fantasy opened March 9th, 2014. Today is March 9th, 2022. So it's kind of cool that it's like an anniversary. So it's been around for 8 years. Oh my God, time really flies. Everyone is getting their spot for the parade right now. Now the first week is a little different for the parade. The parade times are 11:30 and 2:30. Then after that, they kind of go back to normal, to 12 o'clock and then 3 o'clock. So for the first week, it's got the funky times. It's off by half an hour. Oh man, it's gonna be a busy one. I'm nervous for this parade. I know they cut some stuff. This isn't the first parade back. They had a parade for the Christmas parade, where they put it behind a paywall. It's like $250 for like a couple hours for Magic Kingdom. But they cut 90 performers from that parade. They cut it in half. I'm nervous to see this new state of the parade.
Yeah, we do.
Alright, for lunch we're going to a place that I never go to. We're going to Pinocchio's Village House because they have like a special meal bundle that we're going to try. Now if you mobile order, they have you enter in from over where Small World is. Here we go, Pinocchio's Village House Restaurant.
Now guys, I got the 1971 meal. It's kind of a package deal. It costs $19.71. It's gonna have an all meat flatbread, garlic knots. It comes with a fountain beverage and a 50th anniversary themed cake pop.
The food looks exactly like how Disney does everything. Doesn't look as advertised. It looks nothing like the photo at all. Here's like some, I don't know, some breadstick. Now in the picture it looked like these wonderful little like garlic bread knots. The big cake pop. See how small this thing is? It's like 2 little bites. That doesn't look like the photo. And then we got the flatbread, which looks fine. So a lot of the quick services are really doing this cool meal. They're bringing like the retro menu items back from 1971. Pecos Bill's has a 1971 menu option. Cosmic Ray does, and Pinocchio's. You get a drink, an appetizer, dessert, and an entree for like 20 bucks, which isn't terrible. Let's dig into it, I think. All right, so let's first start off with our appetizer. We have our drumstick. Let's dip it in the marinara, whatever this is, mystery sauce. What the? Have you ever been to like a nursing home and they have the meals, right? I'm not talking about like a high-end nursing home. I'm talking about kind of like a lower tier nursing home with like their food. This is like what the breadstick tastes like. It tastes like a lower tier nursing home breadstick. At least it's warm and not rock hard. That's a positive. Not very good. The sauce is fine. I do like the new design of the cups. I think they're really cool. Ooh, an ice cold Coke. That's a 10 out of 10 right there on the drink. Breadstick, I think we're doing like a 4 out of 10. The flatbread has ham, sausage, and pepperoni. I gotta admit, it's got a pretty good cheese pull. Oh. Not bad, better than I expected. And then my favorite like flatbread on property, if you go to Contempo Cafe, they have some banging flatbreads. This is kind of, it tastes exactly like how it looks. It's not life-changing, but it's not bad. I think we do like a 7 out of 10 on it. Now, the breadsticks on the other hand, no bueno. Let's try this it's like bite-sized, lunchable sized dessert. Looks odd. Chocolate cake on the inside. So the cake inside is like below Little Debbie level, right? And I love Little Debbie's. I would eat a Little Debbie over this. It's got like a weird plasticky aftertaste, probably because it's been sitting in this bag for so long. 5 out of 10 on this thing. Okay, my thoughts on this meal. Don't get it. I think I want to travel around to all the other quick services in the next couple months to cover all the 1971 meals. This thing just isn't very good. The flatbread's decent, but everything else just kind of sucks. having the cast members as the Grand Marshal right now.
It's finally back, people!
Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade!
Festival of Fantasy just ended. Yeah, they cut a lot. They cut exactly what I thought they were gonna cut. All right, well, I got a lot to say about Festival of Fantasy. It's the 50th anniversary. Disney should be having a new parade, or adding a new float at least, like how they're doing for the Electrical Light Parade in Disneyland. They're adding like a little Encanto float at the end. They cut, I would say, more than half the performers. We'll do a full tally when we get home to find out exactly who they cut, but they cut a lot.
Oh, hey, sorry to interrupt. On Twitter, at that Disney boy, he figured out what was missing from Festival of Fantasy. So the performers that were cut were the entire Swan Court, all of the princes. So we're talking about Beast, we're talking about Prince Charming, we're talking about Naveen and also Anna. They got cut. Then we have 2 dancers from the Tangled Float, the Little Mermaid seahorses, you know, the guys dressed up in like the glitter that had the spinning seahorses with like sunglasses. Yeah, they cut those guys. Those are like 2 of my favorite things from the parade. Then they cut 2 Lost Boys. They cut the entire Brave Float. Merida no longer exists in Festival of Fantasy. They cut 2 Maleficent performers and they cut 10 from the finale. So there's all these kind of like backup dancers. They cut them all. That adds up to 37 performers that were cut from the parade. My thought is like, a lot of people have their favorite things at Disney, right? Some people don't like fireworks, so they really enjoy the parade, or some people don't like the parade and people like fireworks. Certain people, their favorite thing is the parade, right? And what, 37 performers just got cut from it. Imagine you're like watching the fireworks, right? And you hear music and you see fireworks, but they cut all the projection. And it's gonna be like that from now on. Wouldn't you be a little upset, right? You're paying a full price ticket, the tickets are costing more than they did before, and you're not even getting what you used to get. It's not like we're asking too much. It's just to bring back what was there before 2020 happened. Disney's just using this opportunity of 2020 to just budget cut throughout all of Disney World and Disneyland. Okay, we're gonna talk more about the subject, but back to theme park, Kevin.
Let me know down in the comments your current thoughts. What are you thinking about after seeing that? It's not like Disney's hurting, right? They have set record-breaking numbers with how much they're making in the park right now.
Standby line for Monsters Inc. last floor goes all the way back here by the purple wall.
2 days ago, our wonderful CFO stated this. So it says, McCarthy stated that Disney does, her quote, not want to have the parks bursting at the seams. When the parks aren't overwhelmingly crowded, guests have a more enjoyable time and are more likely to spend more money. Parks are the busiest I've ever seen them in my entire life. I've been living down here since 2016. It's just swamped 24/7. I think the parks are bursting at the seams. I think a lot of you guys aren't having an enjoyable time right now with Genie Plus and Lightning Lane and the current state of everything. Just pouring down rain. I think we're gonna head out. Sir, what's the weather looking like right now?
It's raining.
The monorails are not running right now because the weather is so bad. Let's just venture to the next little area. Everybody's running. Oh my God, oh! There's so much water everywhere. It's even bottled out here now. God, oh, it's, oh! We made it on the tram. I think the gods are angry at Chapek right now for what he did.
For your safety, remain seated. If you are looking to come back to the park later in the day, go on to that parking procedure while it's for exit. Once again, the white arrow will lead you to a one. There is a speed limit that I'm talking about of 15 miles per hour. That is a 1
Ridiculous. This is insane. Okay, now when I checked the radar, it wasn't gonna rain until 3 o'clock. The skies were completely empty, and now we're in the middle of a freaking hurricane. Okay, we made it in the car. Bad day to wear a white t-shirt. I will not be winning any contests today, let's just say that.
Okay, back to office, Kevin. We're back at home. It's just an utter disaster with pretty much all things Disney this week. First off, Bob Chapek, I don't know what he's doing in the Disney PR team. The way they responded to this bill in Florida and all the cast members was horrendous. I think Disney did a terrible job of how they responded to this situation. So there's so much backlash going on right now against Bob. So Bob said he was gonna donate $5 million to the Human Rights Campaign. They turned down the donation. Pixar is going after the Disney executives right now. know. It's literally utter chaos. I don't know how Bob still has a job. This other news, Disney CEO Bob Chapek is re-elected to the board of directors. So he's not going anywhere. I don't know what's gonna get this guy out of being CEO. Now remember, it's not just Bob making these decisions. It's that upper executive management team. So we're talking about Josh, we're talking about Bob, we're talking about McCarthy. Like, they're making these decisions and it's hurting the cast members. The cast members are giving their blood, sweat, and tears to make sure every single guest has the best possible experience. The higher ups are not backing them up. They're just cutting things and making it harder for the cast members to do their jobs. It's just an utter mess down here, and the parade is just a small portion, right? There's just so much going on and it's frustrating for everyone. The annual pass holders, the cast members, just the casual Disney enthusiasts, everybody's upset. There's nobody who's really having a good time, and it's so frustrating for all of us. I know people are like, yeah, but the parade's back. Like, think positively. Like, yes, it is back, but we also have to think like it's not right. You know, you look at Universal, they brought their parade back a long time ago. They didn't cut any floats, they didn't cut any performers, they kept everyone. You look at the Macy's parade that Universal had, hundreds upon hundreds of people that they employed just to have one parade. And then you look at how Disney handled their Christmas party, they cut 90 performers on the parade. It's an utter dumpster fire. And like, I don't know, I feel like I'm just getting burnt out of like covering all of this, but I want you guys to have like an honest take about what's going on within the company and what's going on with the theme park, because, you know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you all. Again, let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about this current situation of what's going on within Disney this week? And guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, it really helps out the videos. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
Welcome to the family.
You'll be just as happy as they are, because I will keep you up to date on all things Disney and theme parks. All right, guys, I love you all. Please stay safe, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Hey, no, no.